and welcome back to another episode of the Salisha Show. You guys, we are nearing the end of our run at Once Upon a One More Time, and I'm kind of sad about it.
Me too. Me too.
My guest today is not just one of my castmates. It's not just a guest, but like through this process, she's become one of my friends.
And we are neighbors here in DC.
And we're neighbors here in DC. I feel like it's a special thing that happens when you're working with somebody. And I feel like I said something close to this about TyNia Brandon as well. It's a rare thing, like when you're working with somebody and it goes beyond the stage. Like we have a lot of nice, sweet, warm, welcoming people in our cast, and we all get along. But my guest today, I want to hang out with her in real life.
We do. We go to the mall more than once a week. We go to the mall twice in a week. I leave my apartment and scream through her door, Salisha, Uber's going to be here in 3 minutes. And then I hear,
I'm coming. Let's see here. Okay, so I am super grateful for her friendship. Okay, but let's see here. She is a television and film star. She literally missed the first few rehearsals of this process because she was filming a movie. And also to her testament of how loved she is, that they allowed her to miss a few days at the beginning and let her just step in when her schedule allowed. That says, I think that says a lot. She's a San Francisco native, NYU grad, and currently originating the role of Sleeping Beauty in the new musical Once Upon a One More Time. Please help me welcome my friend, Ashley Chiu.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for getting up this morning.
Oh, of course.
I know it's like we're nearing the end.
I know, but that makes me want to like soak up every minute. Yeah, like to be awake. And last night I went to Rana's room at 2:15 in the morning after everyone had left. And I kind of kicked myself because everyone had left, and I just couldn't get out of bed for a minute. Like I got home and after the show,
you took a nap and then you went over there.
Well, I called my boyfriend and all that stuff, and then I went over there, and then she told me like all the people would come by, and I was kind of sad. I was like, crap, I should have just gotten up and put on a pair of pants a little bit sooner.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even like. I feel like once I'm in for the night, I'm in.
I know, but there's just like we're never gonna be living together.
I
like
know,
again.
And that's the thing. Like we kind of have like, for those who aren't here, like we have like a dorm life sort of thing, and I never had the dorm experience. Like Ashley, like you're literally across the hallway from me.
Yeah,
it's cool and it's weird. I'm like could be in the middle of something, and you're just like, open up. I know you're in there.
And then she makes no noise. As if she's not. Oh my god.
Shut up. He makes no noise. I'm like, Andrew, shh. And then you go, I know you're in there. Like, what do we do?
I heard you giggling. I knew.
Oh my gosh. I am going to miss that too.
No. Now it's like, Salisha, are you on the Upper East Side? Where are you? I'm like, Salisha, where are you?
I know.
Salisha, I saw your Facebook video. It looks like you're in Times Square. Are you here?
Oh my gosh.
That's going to be us.
I hope that we find out something about this show soon.
Oh my god, yeah.
And that we can like make some plans.
Well, that's the hardest part about the business and this industry and like doing something that we love that's not always stable. Like making plans is so hard. Like there's a lot of money spent on flights bought at the last minute because you have to leave, because you have to go. Yeah. Because you want to go.
Or you made a vacation and then something, you booked something.
Well, that's how to make sure you book something is plan a vacation first.
Dang. It's really true. That's what they say, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite part about this process? And it can be starting from March 2020 or after when we've come back?
My favorite? Well, like on the surface, I love my costume.
Let's talk about it.
I love I mean, I grew up doing ballet for 10 years. So the TyNia that is Sleeping Beauty like lives inside me. I try to do a triple pirouette. Sometimes it's not a triple, but like, you know, I love twirling. I twirl around the stage.
Wait, time out. Okay, we're going to get to the costume in a second. I didn't realize how dancer you were.
Well, I never thought I would be in something that wasn't sort of like a classical or musical theater type of choreography show. So I was very surprised that I'm like all of a sudden in this show choreographed by TyNia Brandon. Like
right.
I never thought that was, but it's not, you know, they break it down in a way where the language is easy to learn. But I did ballet. I mean, I was a competition ballet dancer. I grew up with Miko Fogarty. Like, I don't know.
So how, like, did they know that when they were, like, designing your character? Because it looks like Sleeping Beauty is like the ballerina in a box. Like, is that coincidence or was that on purpose?
And I think it's also how I choose to wear the costume. Like, I choose to twirl in it, which was my own choice. Like, nobody told me to do that. And so I just kind of got more like, you know, like, like as we went along. But
if this is ever filmed, I think a great drinking game would be when Ashley twirls, take a drink. You will be wasted.
Drunk Scroll Club number 2. Am I right?
Try it. Totally. And you you're really good at it. Like I'm like, give me a clean single and I'm out. Like you're like doing almost like a 4. What's it called?
No. The skirt's too big. I can't actually keep the momentum going for that long because the skirt eats it up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just.
I watch you. I'm like, that's pretty. And then also when I was looking at your website, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I think most of those days of like serious dancing are like way behind me. But I have that training and I think it informs like, you know, how I move, and beauty is a part of that too, you know?
Okay.
It informs a lot.
I totally feel that. And your costume is so beautiful.
Yeah.
You look very snatched in it.
Thank you.
You do.
My favorite is the gummy bears on the socks. Like, it's so
it's
darling.
The details.
It's the details. And it didn't make it into this run, but I'm just going to say it because all the girls in the dressing room have heard me say it so many times. I'm supposed to have shoe crowns.
Oh.
You didn't know this?
No.
So the crown that I wear on my head, that little crown.
Which I wish it was bigger. Like, come on.
Arissa, one of the ushers, has this gorgeous crown, and I see it every time she helps me take a picture in the lobby. She said she bought it on Amazon for $20.
I have one.
You could buy them on Amazon for $20, and they gave me this tiny little crown. And when we did the flying, those tiny crowns were on my shoes. Those were shoe crowns that they now make me wear on my head. And I told them I can't have that crown on my foot because it's made of metal and I'm like crawling around on the floor too much. And so they got these like artisanally painted, I haven't even seen them, but they are here and they got here before opening night.
Why aren't they in them?
Because they wanted me to have a rehearsal in them before they put them on my shoes. So they clearly didn't make it into this run. But I'm supposed to have like these beautiful handcrafted, like they hired someone to make these and this person mailed them in shoe crowns.
I'm like, wait, hold on. I have to get this thing.
Oh my God.
No, this is dramatic. This is like, I just bought this on my own.
Are you going to tell me about your pageant days?
Oh, another time.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I bought this. I was like, what if I wore this to opening night? I did not.
You did tell me about
But
this.
I wish that like Sleeping Beauty's crown
was bigger.
Like, what the heck?
You know? Like that.
Oh, literally, it like, that is the silhouette that I
want to. That me too. I want it to be huge. I want there to be no mistake that Sleeping Beauty is wearing
her tiara.
A huge tiara.
A huge tiara. I got you.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, so there is that. How would you say that you have changed since, and it can be since the beginning of this process? An even bigger question would be since our first rehearsal, March 1st, March 3rd of 2020.
Since the beginning of the process, I feel like I've just been learning a lot. I've helped like develop musicals, but never to the point of a full scale production, like, workshops and helping my composer friends like record songs and, tweaking lyrics and things. But to do it from page to stage for the first time where something hasn't existed before has been very new to me because I've always been like servant number 4 in the 600th production of Annie.
Shut up!
It's true. I've done a chorus line, which they've done a million times. So to do something brand new was like, I don't even think it's that, well, no, it is that I've changed because before I was like, well, someone else did it that way. And there was always a template for how someone had done it, what they looked like, what they sounded like, who the person was, so that I could like watch videos of them and see, oh, that's their kind of humor. So that's the kind of humor that this character has. But I haven't seen anyone do this. Like I knew someone who did do the role before, but she's a little bit different than me. And so when I got the sides, I went in and I remember actually feeling when I read the sides for the first time, I was like, I put it down right away. And I was like, I don't need to do that much. I don't need to sit here and be like, what's her objective? Like, I know who this person is. I knew, I could feel it. It was the first time I felt like I get this character right away. Like I don't need to ask for a script.
Whoa.
Because she was just like, oh my God, the tower, it's like all of this. And I was like, oh, this is fun.
Whoa.
So it was learning to trust that, I think, is sort of how it's changed.
Trust your instincts.
Trust my instincts and like allow myself to just do what I want to do. Like, I think that is one of the biggest changes. Because before, like I haven't had an experience that would give me that kind of confidence. I was an understudy. I was this, a swing. I was replacing someone. I was in a production that everyone has seen Annie. Everyone has seen a chorus line. So just to have that, I think, is probably the biggest way in which I've changed. Because it, like you said about your life and when you said you wanted to go on because you wanted to have that confidence in yourself.
Like, can I do this?
But you said you would bring that confidence into other parts of your life.
Yeah.
So,
like, if I can trust myself going on stage when I've not practiced it with anybody,
right,
then I can trust myself in other forms of my life.
Right. And I think that sort of trust is starting to happen outside of this industry in my relationship with my beautiful boyfriend.
Come on, Matt!
So that trust is just something that is helping me to grow,
Oh, I love that. And talk about a template being like, now you are making the template. How is it for you? What is your race? What is your heritage?
I'm Chinese.
You are Chinese, and you're in a role as a Chinese woman. What does that mean to you? Like, I know growing up, all the Sleeping Beauties who I'd seen
were blonde. Well, that was actually one of my fears because I got the role and I was like, am I going to be blonde? Like, I actually thought that. And I was scared. And I had my first wig fitting. That was the first thing I asked Ashley Ray Callahan. I was like, what color is my hair going to be? And she was like, your natural hair color? I said, really? Like, I was shocked because I didn't know what to expect, and like, I put on my resume, looks good blonde. I played Elle Woods in high school. Like,
oh my God.
Everyone adds like a little
looks
something.
Great blonde.
But everyone puts a little something in their special skills on the off chance they need to like make conversation about something. And I carry around this picture of me in high school as Elle Woods with a pretty good shade of blonde.
Oh.
And no one has ever asked to see it. Ever. So it's like also a weird thing where like, I almost want to show off that
you could be blonde.
But then I was also like, when the opportunity came to do this, I was like, but am I gonna be a version of myself that's like not so close to myself? Like, is it going to be authentic? Am I gonna feel like I need to be someone who's you know, outside of my body, or do I get, you know what I mean? I had that moment where I was like, okay, what am I gonna look like?
So when Ashley talked to you, like, how did that, Ashley Ray Callahan, our wig designer, how did you feel?
It was so simple to her that, like, she knew my hair was going to be my color. So she was like, what do you mean it's your color? And I was like, I mean, I was shocked a little bit. I was like, what?
Actually, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
She was working on my understudy wigs, and she's like, your second act Snow White wig, do you want it to be dark brown, or do you want your highlights like yours? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, this is your hair journey.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I'm like, what? And I'm just the understudy. I'm the swing.
Not just the understudy.
I mean, but that's how I feel. Like, I'm like, my own hair journey. She's like, yes, like Salisha's hair journey. Your hair is straight in first act, second act is going to look like your actual afro. What color would you like it to be? Would you like it to have? And it scared me. I'm like me? And it felt like, are we there? Like, that felt good. Like,
yeah.
That made me feel, can I dare to say it, seen? And so seeing you as a Chinese Sleeping Beauty with your hair, like,
with my hair color, like, done up all beautifully like a princess. I mean, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
I don't do or say anything that indicates anything about my ethnicity. I just am.
You just are. You're
you.
You.
Just am. And I just love it. I mean, it's like, I didn't grow up with this, and I have so many little cousins who are like Adriana and Mila's age, our little girl in the show, and I see my cousins in them, and it makes me really emotional to think about my baby cousins coming and seeing the show. I sent pictures to this one cousin that I have like a very special connection with, and her parents were like, please send more pictures. Like, she loves seeing what you're doing. She loves seeing what you're up to. When I was, okay, this story makes me cry. I was an unemployed actor in New York. I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't get anything. And then all of a sudden I'm a bagel on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Right. Please tell me this story, please.
A bagel. So it's this whole skit about this guy who's angry and short and has this like Napoleon complex and is screaming at women, being like, you won't date me because I'm short. So they wrote on Jimmy Kimmel a 6-minute long musical where Jason Alexander from Seinfeld plays the short guy, and everyone else is on stilts. So it's this world where everyone's like really big, and Jason is this tiny guy. And then he's in a bagel shop, because this is where the viral video takes place, and all the bagels are life-size. And so I was one of the 3 life-size bagels that sing and dance. And a bagel.
I love this.
A poppy seed bagel. And they showed it to my cousin, Viola. And that night, I got a message from her mom, or a couple nights later, that was like, every night I tuck Viola in to go to bed, and I tell her something for her to think about. And tonight I've told her, if there's anything you want in this world, if you work hard as you can have it. And she's literally laying there tucked into bed, and she looks at her mom and she goes, you mean like Ashley? And she said that after watching me as a bagel.
Oh my God.
I was crying because,
mean like Ashley.
Yeah. Isn't that absurd?
And as you were a bagel, like that, I feel like on the outside that's pretty cool. Like, you're on Jimmy Kimmel, like that's freaking cool.
But nobody like aspires to be a bagel. But just the idea that, like, oh my God, I can actually do anything because I'm watching someone, not just someone who looks like me, but when it's so close to you that it's someone who's in your family, that, you know, like I carry her around at Christmas time, and like my mom gives her Frozen dresses and, you know, gifts and things. And like, you see that and it's close to you. And I know she looks up to me, and that's the kind of girl that I'm doing this for.
I love this. I love this. I love you, and I love that I love you. I'm like, our cast feels so diverse, and it just is like opening doors for other people down the line. Like, yes, this could be you, that could be you. Like you don't have to look like this or like that. Like it just is. I wish I had that when I was little. Like I literally went into this business thinking I was going to be a slave on Broadway and was so happy about it. Like I thought that was all that was there for me, because every time in high school I was usually cast as the slave or the housemaid.
Oh no!
I know. My dad was like, I can't. If
in California,
yeah.
Oh my god.
He's like, it's senior year.
Serious?
Yes, Ashley. He's like, senior year, if you're cast as a slave one more time, I'm sorry, I can't go. My dad was always there. He supported me every time. And even if he was working, he would bring the fire truck and the guys, and they would stand in the back until they got a call. And then he'd have to leave if he had to leave. Like, he was always there. But then my senior year, it was like either The Wiz or Big River. Big River, I was a slave again. But I was having fun. I was like, I love theater, not realizing that there was more.
Right.
And now we've got a show where Snow White is black. Rapunzel is black. Sleeping Beauty is Chinese. Like, we can be princesses. And I did like go off and do like Tiana at Disneyland, but that was still a black princess. Like, you know, it's our world's opening up. And you're part of that.
I feel really cool about that too, because when I was in school, The King and I, Saigon, Allegiance were all on Broadway around the same time. And I told Belinda this on the way up here because she was in Allegiance. I was like, I was so freaked out because I thought if I didn't get into one of those shows, I would never be on Broadway.
Like that was your shot.
That was my one shot.
These are like the Asian shows. If I'm not in one, then that's my shot.
Yeah. And I was like, in school, I didn't feel like I had all the tools to be out in the world quite yet. But I was like, if I don't do this now, what am I going to do? Wait for the next revival of The King and I or the next revival of Miss Saigon? And like I never even, honestly, this is something another thing that has changed during this time is like, how big do we allow ourselves to dream? Because I couldn't dream something that didn't exist, that I didn't see other people doing. And it's so cool that I get to like
be the first,
be the
trailblazer.
Yeah.
Open that door for other people.
Yeah.
Awaken other people's minds that they can do it because they saw you do it.
Right. Like I didn't even think that this was something I could do, much less something I wanted to do, because I didn't see anyone else doing that. I was like, I have to be in Miss Saigon on Broadway.
Dang.
Yeah.
I feel so proud of you. And I'm like, we're in this together, you know?
Really
like,
are.
So
we really are.
So switching gears a little bit, you are a woman of many talents. It's like, this happened to do like Broadway for fun, y'all. Like,
well,
during the pandemic, what were you doing? Working at a
law firm. I did 11 months at a law firm. My title was Chief Operations and Happiness Officer. They called me the COHO, the COHO.
Come on.
And I mean, I didn't really run a law firm, but I was helping do all this stuff. And the biggest thing I did was build them an Airtable, which is
time out. So Ashley and freaking Airtable. If you don't know what Airtable is, she's like the ambassador. She's like, let me tell you how Airtable works, and you love it.
I do love it. I'm applying for a job right now at Airtable. Because guess what? We're unemployed in 3 days. What am I going to do for money? I don't know when we're going to Broadway, if we're going to Broadway, if I'm going to Broadway. So like, I need money. I need health insurance. Like, we have to talk about stuff like that because that's real life. And maybe I go work at, something outside the industry, which I've done before. And I have now the confidence, much less the skills, to do it again if I need to and if I want to, which in this case I do because I actually like this program.
You actually like this program. I'm just like...
I'm a nerd. I'm such a nerd.
You are! But it's surprising that you would never guess. Like... you do theater, and you're like, I also do serious stuff as well. I feel like during the pandemic, you were making like thousands of masks and shipping them across the country. Like,
I just have to do stuff all the time. I can't sit still as part of it.
I'm like, are there any other hidden things that?
Well, we touched on the bagel.
The dancing, the law firm, the air table, the masks.
Well, everyone is always like, nobody is ever only one thing. Everyone's like versions of different ratios of things. So like something I was thinking about a lot recently is like qualitative versus quantitative, creative versus like concrete. Mm-hmm. And like, you know, I went to school and got a BFA in drama and was like, okay, that's who I am, is I am a creative person. And, you know, there's something about theater school that tells you like, sacrifice everything for this thing. Don't go to weddings, don't go to funerals, don't go on these vacations. You have to be present. And it's like everything revolves around, no, I'm an artist, I'm creative, I'm only creative. I can't take another job in this industry or that industry because if I do, the money will lure me in or whatever, or the hours, or I'm just not going to be able to create. And I only create. And then something to your question earlier, how did I change since the beginning of the pandemic? Mm-hmm. There is totally another side of me that is like this qualitative, concrete, logistical, you know, not like in the air, imaginative, something that doesn't exist. It's like, show me the data, show me the chart, show me the graph.
Ashley,
show me what needs to be done, and let's do A, B, and C. And so
I love this.
And so it's something I am on a journey to find, like how to do both.
To balance the badass in that world and the badass also on the stage. Like you can do both, and you are doing both. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, like I think everyone has so many parts of themselves. And that's what I was saying, the confidence of like creating something purely my own moves into the confidence to create a life that is purely my own if what I want to create also includes things that aren't so creative in theory. I mean, I think Airtable is kind of a creative product, but
nerd.
But like, you know, to do something where you're not like, I'm an artist all the time. It's like, no, I'm helping people implement a software program. I can do that, and I can say that I want to do that.
And you're good at it.
I'm good at it. And so the confidence of like, I can make the life I want to have for myself, and that can look however I want it to look, because I can trust my instincts. I can look at my choices and go, these are the choices I want to make, you know?
I love this. All right. I have a rapid fire.
Okay.
A rapid fire sesh for you. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for this? Okay. All right. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Okay. How rapid is like?
Yeah. Like. Yep. A second. You get a second to think. Ready?
Okay.
Favorite Britney song?
Oh my God. Oops.
Okay. Tour or Broadway?
Broadway. Well, I have to do it once, I think.
Which one? Tour?
Broadway.
Have you? You toured with Chorus Line.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Broadway. Yeah. TV or Broadway?
Broadway's my first love, but TV is exciting. It's like the frontier I haven't totally gotten into yet, so that's exciting.
I feel like you've done a lot of TV stuff, and you're about to be up in a movie.
Well, that was cool.
Right?
But the bagel stuff was like live TV to the point where it was like rehearsal as if it was a musical. It wasn't like, I've only had one experience where it's like trailer TV, you know.
Okay. So wait, which one was it? TV or Broadway?
Broadway first.
Okay. East Coast or West Coast?
Ooh, oh my God.
I know.
Right now, East Coast, but that could change soon.
All right. Subway or Uber?
Subway.
Tony Awards or Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Thanksgiving Day Parade!
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
I knew that answer. Sweet or savory?
Sweet. You know me. I'm eating dessert all the time.
We do love a dessert. Those banana pancakes. Athleisure or cute casual?
I'm usually athleisure, but I'm moving into cute casual.
Okay. I mean, you're cute casual right now.
Right? Yeah. I'm moving into cute casual.
But also when we're in rehearsals, it is athleisure because we're always,
Yeah.
Okay, hair up or hair down, like ponytail or down.
I used to be hair up, but I think now I'm hair down.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But I love when your hair is up though, too.
Yeah.
Like a ponytail moment is just so flirty and cute. Sunday night off or Wednesday night off?
Sunday night.
Who's your favorite princess?
Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, and how can people find you?
You can find me at Ashley Chiu, ChiuChiu.
Cute.
I know. Well, okay. One more quick story. My dad really wanted a boy, and my dad really loves trains.
He was gonna call him Choo Choo.
Well, he was like, choo choo, the baby's coming, chugga chugga choo choo, and they had all these little trains that were like choo choo, and then my dad named me Ashley after the male lead in Gone with the Wind. So my dad really wanted a boy. He got 2 girls who love to dance and all this stuff. He loves us so much.
I love that.
Yeah, at Ashley Choo Choo on Instagram. I don't really use my Twitter. And I just got on TikTok.
This freaking girl actually is really good too. She's like, look at this, what you think? It's really cool.
I am so excited. It's like every day there's like, I don't know the algorithm.
I don't get it.
But people like find me and see my videos.
Wait, so it's going.
Oh my God, one of them is like 20,000 views.
No!
And it's like a video of like nothing. I don't understand TikTok. So it's starting, Steven Brower looked at me and he went, taps his arm like a little heroin tap, and he was like, TikTok. I was like, oh my God, it's happening.
It's happening. Wait, that's awesome. You just started it.
I just started it. I don't know how it works. And I actually, oh my God, you have to put this in the episode. I'm such a grandma. I made my first TikTok video on an iPad because I couldn't see it. I'm that bad at TikTok.
Oh my God.
So I'm trying to be good at it, but I don't know. We'll see.
I'm going to have a million follow-up questions for you in real life. So thank you for joining me today. This has been so fun. I love you so much.
I love you.
I love you. And I can't believe there's only like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shows left?
There's 5 shows left.
Whew.
But hey, we've become amazing friends through this. We really have. And I cherish it. And so I'm really excited to go forward because, it's not like this is the end of anything.
Yeah, we go on double dates.
And we go on double dates. Well, I don't know. Sometimes they just need you and me time.
I think so too. I know, right?
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us. See you later.
Bye.